Hello, my name is Mars, and welcome back to the Rise of the Golden Idol. Today we will be playing the second DLC to this game, the Lemurian Phoenix, which released last week. According to the store page, it takes place in Lemuria, in like the 1930s, so a little bit before the main game. And from the look of it, it has something to do with Tessa Navari and her kind of new age guru who she learned from as a young woman. So, let's see what this is all about. Prepare for the strange saga of the Lemurian Phoenix, in which ancient prophecies, divine revelations, and royal decrees shape history. Ooh, this is an interesting way of framing it. It's as like a map of Lemuria. The first game took us to Lemuria in its DLC, but in long ancient times. This is a more modern vision of the country. Let's see. Let's get started with Royal Blood. Celebrations turn sour at T-Core Palace. Okay. Let's start by looking at these people. First read this, actually. Your king loves you. Don't forget to tune in to 1049 FM for His Highness's solstice speech on Monday. That's probably important. 1049 FM, the speech on Monday. Okay. The old fart edited out all my best turns of phrase and replaced them with played-out cliches. My section's going to sound so pathetic. When I'm queen, I'll give the public something to tune in for. So, this, I mean, I can't really make a guess. She's a higher up in the government, it seems, in line to be queen, probably plotting some conspiracy, but she's also a speechwriter, so, I don't know, I'm guessing she works under the king. Give it a rest, sis. You have as much chance of wearing that crown as the sun does of rising in the west. I'm next. Get over it. Or maybe these are his children, the king's children. Well, well, look who's dashing off as soon as their section's been recorded. Good riddance then. More grub for many. I'm guessing that this is many. I mean, that's a kind of a dumb guess to make so early on, but Dear Mr. Lebop, incredible name, you are cordially invited to attend the King's renowned summer solstice celebration at T-Core Palace. The festivities will run for 24 hours, commencing at 4 p.m. on Saturday, with traditional dancing in the hall at both sunset and sunrise, and refreshments on the balcony throughout. Naturally, His Highness will be occupied in meetings with his various advisors, fine-tuning and recording the sections of his speech they have each written, so these are the advisors, okay, ahead of the national radio broadcast. However, his two charming children will be available to represent the family. Sincerely, T-Core Palace. Okay. Alright, so someone has left. One of the advisors has left, it sounds, already. Okay. Let's look here. Goodbye, goodbye. Off we go, driver. So this person's back is to us, so obviously we need to deduce who it is. I would guess it's the king. Like, based on context, but by the fact that his back is to us, I'm guessing it's not the king. Alright, what's over here? More people. Becca, really, it's now well past my meeting time. Why can't you just let me in? Your Highness, happy summer solstice. I hope you will enjoy this fine champagne. Okay, so he's not Your Highness. This must be a card he's planning to give to the king. Outside visitor protocol. Mrs. Shabak will meet you at the outer gates. From there, she will take you through security and into the waiting hall. When His Majesty is ready for you, he will call for Mrs. Shabak to let you into the cabinet. Departure. When His Majesty is finished with you, he will call for Mrs. Shabak to let you out. She will then escort you either off the palace grounds, if you are not attending the celebration, or back to the hall or balcony, if you are. Okay, so he is waiting to meet with the king, because he hasn't given him the card yet. So this must be Mrs. Shabak who he's talking to. Becca Shabak. Please be patient. I am only following the orders His Highness gave me when his last meeting ended. He clearly stated that he will tell us when he is ready, and that I am not to disturb him until then. Oh goodness, that's a lot of names. Meeting 1, Princess Leva. Meeting 2, High Guardian. Meeting 3, Justice Minister. Meeting 4, Intelligence Director. Meeting 5, Prince Zarek. Meeting 6, First Sentinel. Meeting 7, Propaganda Chief. Okay. So this person must be one of them. Who could this person be? No way of knowing, really, at this point. King Lutri Manzek. A past king, perhaps? King Lauren Manzek. Bastard's probably spent more of his money reframing those pages of his vanity and his predecessors than I'll earn all year. The man is holding a loaded rifle with a bayonet attached. Orders for Tristan Zeldorf. Guard cabinet door throughout solstice celebrations. No one is to enter or leave unless ushered by Mrs. S. Mrs. Shabak. If ever you must leave your post, e.g. for a bathroom break, ensure one of the other guards covers for you. Keep close eye on visitors waiting in hall. Okay. Place gift here. No guns. No knives. Okay. Oh boy, a map. Do I have my notebook handy? Yes, I do. I've been playing off camera. I've been playing a lot of Cryptmaster. I just had to solve a cipher in that game, and there are a lot of riddles that I've had to, like, jot down and try and work out by hand. So that's another fun game if you're into, like, logic puzzles and stuff. Cryptmaster. I'm sure that we will be coming back to this map once it becomes relevant. And that's a dead guy. The man is not breathing. Okay. In the basket, there is a dagger with blood on it, a sheet with blood on it, and a yellow ribbon. Your Highness, here is a section I have prepared for your solstice speech. Resolve. The day Lemurians shy away from bold decisions, we are finished as a society. That is why the orders I have given recently do not disturb me. Until I tell you I am ready to end our struggle for unity, you must all embrace it. Jeez. That's a very authoritarian-sounding speech. King Vancho Manzek. King Orant Manzek. The window is locked from the inside. Okay. Okay, it's a curtain in the wastebasket. It's the other one of these curtains. That's probably important to note. Okay, there are a ton of gifts here. I recognize this as one of those data drives. An ancient Lemurian seal on a data disk. A medium-sized vase of flowers. A bottle of wine. A small vase of flowers. A bejeweled ornamental frog. A bejeweled ornamental egg. A large vase of flowers. And a bronze statuette. Okay. Tea and crumpets. Ooh, I love tea. And the trapdoor is unlocked. Okay. Alright. So, first things first, let's work on the names that we know we have. I'm pretty sure that this woman is Becca Shabak. And we know that this man is Tristan Zeldorf. Most of the rest of these people could be just about anybody, though. Oh boy. I have a feeling that these two are the prince and princess, because they were talking about inheritance and succession, and he called her sis. So obviously the prince and princess, and we know their names, Leva and Zarek. Let's sort A to Z. They already are sorted A to Z. Okay, Leva and Zarek. We don't know their last name, though. I think it might be safe to say that their last name is Manzek, because all of the kings have been named Manzek. But that might be a red herring. Okay, what did this guy seem to say his name was? Look who's dashing off as soon as their section's been recorded. Good riddance then, good grub, more grub for many. I'm guessing he's talking about himself. And we know his name is Mr. Lebop. Incredible. Okay. Oh, there's a lot to consider. Okay, I think something we need to figure out is what time it is. If it's not evening or midnight, I'm guessing it's morning. So the last person he had a meeting with would have been the first sentinel or the propaganda chief. Maybe not the prince. Alright, I'm gonna take a look at the events. As someone... something his something. As he recorded his speech, someone killed him with something from a something. Afterwards, the killer did something to the body. Afterwards, the killer did something to the body. To escape, someone something the something, and something it for the something something, who then something the killer something. Hold on, I want to check something. This thing that the person is wearing is not the same as the curtains, is it? No. Okay. Alright. This man is looking off to the street. So I think he thinks that this is a person who's dashing off right after the meeting. Okay. We might be able to get a hint as to who the last meeting was with if we look at who, what the speech says. This might be the propaganda director. The director of propaganda or something, who wrote this as part of his speech. That sounds like something a propaganda chief would say. But then that doesn't necessarily make sense. Because this person... The propaganda chief is the last person who has the meeting, and this person is still waiting. Alright, so... This is Shabak will meet you at the outer gates. From there, she will take you through security and into the waiting hall. When His Majesty is ready for you, he will call for Mrs. Shabak and let you into the cabinet. So this guy, this guy has already been brought out through the outer gates and into security. He placed a gift here, and it seems like the gift was already taken inside. Like, he came in with the champagne, placed it there, and now he just has the card. And the champagne might be this wine that's on the table. I don't know. He does say it's well past his meeting time. So it could be that this guy isn't supposed to meet with him in the morning. He could be the person who is supposed to meet with him at midnight. So this could be the intelligence director. Although, if we look out here, the prince is already out on the balcony. Oh, she said back to the hall or balcony, so he could still be waiting. Okay. The prince is still waiting for his meeting with the king. Huh. I think we need to figure out what the king's name is first. It's, Manzek. What are the other names we've gotten? And is he in the portrait? His vanity and his predecessor, so he is one of the portraits. So I think we need to decide which of these kings is him. And I'm guessing we do that by looking at the backgrounds. Like, I see that the apple tree is smaller in this picture than it is in this one. So this guy came before this guy. The apple tree is very big here, and it's teeny tiny here. So I'm guessing the current king is Lutri Manzek. Someone killed him with a dagger. I mean, there is a dagger in the trash, but does that necessarily mean that it was what was used? I'm guessing so. The dagger was wrapped in yellow. So let's see, are any of these gifts... Was it the dagger from the statuette? Is the dagger the same color as the statuette? I think it is. So it might have come from the statuette. And then I think the killer moved the body because there's a blood trail moving from here to here. Afterwards, the killer moved the body. To escape... Someone did something to the recording and played it for... I'm guessing that... Hold on. We can't listen to what the recording sounds like, can we? Hold on. I had a thought. Finished. The word finished is what the king will say in order to let someone out. And this speech includes the word finished. So I think that whoever killed him edited the recording or edited the tape and played it for Becca Shabak, who then let the killer out because the king said finished. Now all I have to figure out is who the killer is. And that's what's kind of throwing me for a loop. As he recorded his speech, someone killed him with a dagger from a statuette. Afterwards, the killer moved the body. Alright, let's see what Becca says. I am only following the orders His Highness gave me when his last meeting ended. He clearly stated that he will tell us when he is ready and that I am not to disturb him until then. Maybe this is part of what was edited? Okay. Could this message have been reworked to say, leave me alone until then, do not disturb me until I tell you I am ready? Okay, I see the words that would have been used to trick Becca in this speech. That's really clever. Okay. So she was not actually told by the king. She was tricked by whoever was in there. Now, trying to figure out who this is. It could have been Prince Zarek. Let's see. In which case... No, Prince Zarek is on the... Prince Zarek is out here, so he couldn't be leaving. So... Hold on. That means that the person who just left must be the first Sentinel. Which would actually make sense. Because these polka dots on his outfit are the same polka dots that all of the soldiers are wearing, so it would actually make sense that this is the first Sentinel. Okay. But we don't know what the first Sentinel's name is. Hold on. I'm gonna try this. First Sentinel. And... Not him. First Sentinel and then the Propaganda Chief. Everything is correct! Alright. Alright, so I was right about that. So... we're gonna put the first Sentinel in here. It doesn't say the first Sentinel. But we'll try it anyway. Alright! That wasn't so difficult. Nice and quick one. There are 5 cases in this DLC though, so... ooh, they might get trickier as it goes. The first Sentinel was able to get a dagger past security because it formed part of his gift for the king. After killing the royal and moving the body, the first Sentinel hastily mopped up most of the blood with a curtain. He then edited the recording of the king, reading the speech segment he had written, so that it said, "We are finished. Do not disturb me until I tell you I am ready." On hearing this over the speaker system, the usher escorted the killer out without suspecting anything. Alright. ASH Intelligence Agency, declassified. Monitoring Lemurian technological progress, no longer confidential. Background. Around 800 BC, High Guardian Trifal Ozol ordered the burning down of universities and libraries throughout Lemuria. His goal was to restrain technological advancement, which had spiraled out of control with blank, 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 blank. Could be any of the crazy devices we've seen throughout this series. At the same time, the Lemurian Empire's various territories united under the current flag. To reflect this, they also adopted the following national motto: After the Inferno, only one shall rise, bearing the mark of the universe. Because of the information lost during this period, the modern population is largely ignorant of this history. Many believe the motto to be an ancient spiritual philosophy. Ooh. Alright, this certainly looks like it's harkening back to ancient times, but we will take a look at it next time. I guess there's no reason not to let a short episode be short. Until then, I have been Mars, and I'll be back with more The Rise of the Golden Idol.